prior to that commercial break you just sat through, we saw some wonderful Girl Scout activities that are doing incredible things for the community. Now we are going to bring in two of the leaders of the Girl Scouts organization on Guam with a event that is, I would say, Vicki Fish and Ken Stewart, decidedly more adult than a very good way.
Definitely an adult event.
Yeah. The wine tasting, which a bunch of people do, and you know, it goes without saying, Ken Stewart, you've been a friend of KUAM here for many, many years. Lovely to have you back. And Vicki, you are the whirling dervish on Guam of community service. So a great pleasure and an honor for me
nice. Thank you.
to have you both on the set at the same time.
Thank you.
A real treat. Okay, so let's talk about the wine tasting. This is the 17th. I remember like a few years ago we were on number 13 or something like that. How has the event changed, Vicki, over all these years? But the focus of it has not, certainly.
The focus of it being to benefit the Guam Girl Scouts, because we're locally funded 100%, has not changed at all. But you're right, the event has evolved through the years as tastes change on Guam, and we find a lot more of our guests are younger, some of the younger professionals on the island and others who are discovering the joys of supporting a nonprofit while having a nice evening, learning about wines from our vendors who have been with us from the start. We also have a wider variety of items that are donated for the auction, and I think because of our recent partnership last year, and we're continuing it this year, with the Guam Community College Culinary Academy, that's a spectacular improvement, and we are delighted to work. We have similar missions in helping young people develop skills that take them forward for a good life here on Guam or wherever, and it's a joy to work with them. So we've had changes in terms of the components of the event, but overall the mission remains the same, and we just hope the community continues to support us with their attendance.
And that's a perfect segue to Ken Stewart, because Ken, as someone who is a connoisseur of all things culinary here for our island community, how would you qualify some of the wines that will be featured at the event?
Well, we don't know specifically which wines will be served, but we do know, and we have given the wine vendors, who are Ambrose, Midpack, PWS, and MRM distributors, we've given them a menu which is fantastic. These students at GCC and their chef instructor Paul Kerner have created a phenomenal menu. I mean, this is something that people, they try. I'll just read a couple of the things. Miyosaki Furikake Chicken Yakitori. That's one item. Okay.
I'm loving the name.
Hemingway prime beef steak with Roquefort cheese crumble. Tenderloin of pork roulade with roasted apple demi-glace. I mean, those are actually really amazingly creative dishes. People like this. Grey Goose blackened tofu martini with melon relish. I mean, those are creative. Just think about it. The list goes on, I mean, it's just panko crusted grilled eggplant caviar croquettes.
Well, I went to public school, so you had me at chicken, relish, and roasted apple.
Tuxedo strawberries, Grand Marnier infused. I mean, these students are doing a great job, and like Vicki did say, we are developing, educating young people in their skill sets and their confidence building. And the guests at last year's event were just overwhelmed by this. Even the wine vendors are going, oh, this is the best food we've had, And we had Haagen-Dazs last year, and that was really nice too. They showed up, and hopefully, maybe knock on wood, they might be able to do it again this year. And we have some great other things that are going on too, but the food alone maybe sets a pace. People want to know what they're going to drink. The wine vendors have the wines now to pair with some of these dishes, and they're excited.
So it's going to be a fantastic cause. It's going to be great food and great wine. Vicki, the venue is also very apropos because you have an incredible view. Tell us about exactly where it's going to be.
Incredible view. Incredible hosts, because they're one of the strongest supporters for Guam Girl Scouts. Nissan Motor Corp in Guam is playing host for the event. They did this last year in Upper Tumon. Their showroom is really a wonderful place to display the items that are donated for the auction and the wine vendors to set up. Lots of room, great parking. Nissan has helped our program in many ways, in people and in financial support, and hosting our event like this is just one more way that they support the Girl Scouts on Guam. Their staff get involved. They help us with the setup during the day. By the way, this is April 25th, Friday night. So they move all the cars out to make ready for this great experience that the guests will have.
And you would expect that there's going to be a line basically from the Nissan showroom in Upper Tumon all the way to the Micronesia Mall down the street.
Oh, I hope so.
So how can people get a ticket so they can make sure that they can be there and have a fantastic place?
Terrific. Tickets are available at the Girl Scout Service Center across from JFK and Chief Brody on Marine Corps Drive in Upper Tumon. They're also available at Nissan and at Rexall. And I want to mention Rexall because Mildred Gabriel, the owner and pharmacist there, is the chairman of the event once again. She's a longtime board member, has done a lot of things to help the Girl Scouts, really a superb volunteer. And she's worked very hard with a group of people to create a memorable evening. So tickets are available there too.
All right, Mildred also up for the Guam Businesswoman of
That's
the Year.
She is, and we're very proud of her for
And
that.
very deservedly so.
Very deserving.
Okay, Ken, the honor is yours for some final thoughts. What should people know about this wonderful event?
Well, there's some great gifts. I mean, there's things that are donations that we've received from hotel properties, for example, like PIC. We look for some staycation getaways for two. Imagine this, 2 people, 2 nights, all the meals you can eat, and a spa treatment. That's not bad.
That's not
Very
bad at all.
valuable. And so we've got several hotels that are offering these big packages. So we are very unique with that. And other gifts as well. Plus United Airlines has been very generous again, and they've been able to provide 2 tickets.
2 tickets round trip to Cairns, Micronesia, or Asia. That's our special raffle for the evening, so we're grateful to United. And then, of course, Guam singing star Peter Santos will be serenading the guests.
Which is
He's
worth the
such
passive
a
admission
talent.
already.
Absolutely.
All
It's
right.
just 75. We've tried to keep it at a rate that more people can manage. We want people to come and enjoy themselves. They've got great food, a chance to learn about the wines. They can bid on local art, Asian decor, plants, sports equipment, the hotel offerings. We've got a beautiful variety of gift items. With Mother's Day coming, the timing's perfect. It's just the week after Easter.
So that is going to be Friday night, April the 25th. Thank you so much. 6 to 9 p.m.
6 to 9 at Nissan.
You would expect that everybody on Guam is going to be there because there's so many things to do. So thank you much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Jason.
All right, stay tuned, everyone. We will wrap the show up right after this.